Hey guys, Toast here. Today we're going to review and discuss the BAR M1918, a light machine gun available for 200 war bonds per variant for the support class in Battlefield 1. We'll discuss the stats of each of the different variants, attachments, the situations in which the weapon excels, and some tips when playing with this particular weapon. The BAR M1918 comes in 3 different variants: Trench, Storm, and Telescopic. The 3 variants share quite a number of stats in common, however each is distinctly made for different scenarios. All 3 variants have the same maximum damage of 21 and minimum damage of 19. A minimum damage of 19 is tied for the highest of all LMGs with the M1909 Benet Merci. They all have the same damage drop-off as well, featuring maximum damage up to 20 meters, and then dropping off quickly to the minimum damage only 5 meters further at 25. This actually solidifies it as the fastest damage drop-off weapon for the support class, with only a 5-meter difference between the maximum and minimum damages. This means that they're all 5-shot body shot kills up to 20 meters, dropping off to 6 shots from 25 meters on. Now with that said, it is still 1 shot less to kill at long ranges than the Lewis gun or the Huo. The rate of fire for all variants is 600 rounds per minute, making it the fastest rate of fire weapon available to supports, and also making it the most viable at closer ranges. All are loaded with a single magazine, taking 2.9 seconds to reload with at least 1 or more bullets remaining, and a respectable 3.2 seconds to reload when fully empty. Now this sounds like a pretty amazing weapon, and in all honesty it's really quite good, but to make up for all these positive attributes, the one major downside to this weapon is that all variants have 20 rounds in each magazine, making reloading a much more frequent necessity than other LMGs. The recoil of both the Trench and Telescopic variants is 0.4 degrees vertical and 0.26 degrees horizontal, with the Storm version being significantly lower at 0.28 degrees vertical and only 0.182 degrees horizontal. The Storm variant isn't the lowest recoil LMG in the game, but it is close, and it's a great mid-range option. The Trench variant, as we've noticed with other Trench variants in the game, offers the lowest hip-fire spread of the BAR M1918 variants, making it a solid option for closer range engagements. The Telescopic variant is your mid to long range option, offering the lowest ADS spread while not moving, but because it only has 20 bullets in the magazine, you really need to make every shot count. Unlike the Lewis gun, the BAR M1918 can be fired in both single fire and fully automatic modes on all variants. The attachments for the BAR M1918 don't differ much from what we've seen with other weapons. The Trench variant is one of 2 variants with iron sights. There are 2 versions, standard iron sights and then AA sights, which are my preferred sights in the game, which are essentially a handful of concentric circles leading down to the center. The variant has magnifications of 1x up to 2x, and you also have the option of selecting your recoil's direction, centered, left, or right, whichever is going to help the weapon be the most controllable for you. The Storm variant is the other variant with iron sights, again both standard and AA. The magnification of this variant also ranges from 1x up to 2x and has the same recoil direction options. The Telescopic variant has a built-in scope in which you can select 4 reticles: cross, chevron, beam, and post. This is the highest magnification of the variants, ranging from 2.5x up to 4x, and like the other 2, you can select the recoil direction. Each variant really is designed for a different range. The Trench is your best option for close range due to the low hip-fire spread. Because it has higher recoil than the Storm variant and no ADS spread reduction, you should really just focus on hip-firing this variant whenever possible. The Storm variant, while offering the same sights as the Trench variant, has the lowest recoil, making the weapon easier to control and maintain sights on your target, cementing it as the best medium-range option of the 3. With the AA sights, this is actually my favorite variant. The Telescopic variant is designed for long-range engagements thanks to the higher magnification scope, offering no less than 2.5x zoom. Now that said, you want to ensure that you're standing still when firing this weapon, because if you're moving when firing, you receive no spread reduction, making it no more effective than the Trench variant in terms of accuracy. Unlike most LMGs in the game, the BAR M1918, while not stronger than any of the assault weapons, is the most viable close-range option available to the support class because of its high rate of fire and fast reload times. While I wouldn't recommend going out and specifically seeking really close-range engagements, should you find yourself in one, you're likely to have the best chance of making it out alive with this particular weapon. The BAR M1918's biggest weakness, and the one that stops it from being easily the best weapon available to the support class, is the low magazine size of only 20 rounds. This means that you need to pick your shots carefully, really carefully, or else you risk having to reload prior to finishing off your target. While the reload is faster than the other LMGs available, it's certainly enough time for any enemy to finish you off. Line up your shots prior to shooting as best you can with this weapon because you don't have much room to waste ammo. While the trench variant has the best hip fire and the telescopic has the best ADS spread while standing still, the storm is really the most well-rounded of the variants and the one that I've found the most success with. It's still capable of hip firing in very close range battles, which as a support you hopefully won't find yourself in too many of anyways, and you can pick off the longer range shots almost as well as the telescopic variant, albeit with just a little bit less zoom. So if you're looking for the best variant to take into a battle, not knowing exactly which situation you're going to find yourself in, the Storm is the one to take with you. If you anticipate that you're going to find yourself in a lot of longer range battles, say on a map like Foul Fortress or St. Quentin's Scar where long lines of sight are plentiful, then the BAR M1918 may not be the best choice of weapon due to its low magazine size. This weapon is best suited for smaller maps like Argonne Forest or Suez, or mid-range maps that have a lot of smaller lines of sight like Amiens or Montegrappa. Stick with these types of maps with this weapon and you're likely to find a good amount of success. Now I want to know how you feel about using the BAR M1918. Do you like the weapon and feel it's viable? Or do you feel that there are other weapons that may be a better choice for the support class? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more content, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, this is Toast, and I'll talk to you soon.